Hey all, I just thought I'd bring you along my journey of junk journaling. Now I'm yet to still create a junk journal. My first attempt is making the cover, and I put it up on my Facebook group, Junk Journal Ideas, and that was just a hardbook cover. I'm going to strengthen the spine. And it was just the tissue paper, you know, when we're using 2 decoupage napkins. The whites I scrumpled up and just glued them onto the book to make it look like leather, and a bit of twine to give it a bit of texture and a bit of, what else? So then the next stage was copy dyeing. Now some crafters were scrumpling up the paper, and I just don't really like the scrumpled up look. I like the flat look, and they're just some corner pockets that I actually made. What can we stick in there? Like that. So that's just it. So while I've been making ephemera, pockets, tags, I've got an amount that is just overwhelming. So I'm just going to go through with you with the things that I've been doing. So these are just from the old book pages, and just making some little corner tuck spots like this one here. So it was just a coffee stained doily and just some stickers that I happened to find in my stash. Now I've been collecting bits and pieces for years, and now it's a matter of 2020 of putting it all together and actually completing and finishing off something instead of just make. What are these? These are just, I think, I was wanting to turn them into little mini file folders, and I do have a couple here actually. Now I will be using the sewing machine going down the hearts, and that was one I pulled down. But yeah, wallpaper was creating all the little hearts, just some music paper, and wallpaper again for the tabs. So, and you can put the tabs in any position. So they're just something that you can just stick in the pocket. I might just leave that out, so yeah. You wouldn't be putting 2 in there, but that just gives you an idea of how they can tuck in. Or you can use a paper clip and put it at the top. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing with them. And that doesn't obviously go in there, but I'll put them in there. And it's got tags, pocket tags. So that's how I've been storing them, just in little baggies. What will I do? These are just some tags that I've been doing. I'll show you these ones. These are all just made out of scraps and recycled materials. That's an actual clothing tag and wallpaper pieced together. Printed out, you know, if you've got a printer, you can print out your own words, phrases, and just some twine. Now you can get all these at op shops and things like that, so obviously that's, don't know what happened there. Sometimes you've got to put a bit of glue underneath it, or E6000 to keep them. So they're just some tags that I made. So that's that bag. I will be uploading pictures at the end of the video. I don't know how long the video is going to go. So there was more there in that tone. These were just scraps making. I was making paper flowers. So a few journals. These are really a great idea. When you've got your garden books or anything else like that, what I've been doing is getting the inch punch and punching the rounds. I'm trying to get that. Got the air conditioner on today. It is so stifling hot outside. I went out to the shops and oh, I nearly melted. So that's what I've been doing, just getting just random pictures, choose what you like, and these are actually on, I don't have them with me, but they've got like an acrylic plastic thing, and you glue them, they're sticky and you put them down, you can get them from eBay, you know, so, and I put that there because, you know, if you wanted to do just two stuck together, you know, that would look pretty. Okay, here we go. And so it's just a metal filigree piece. But I just thought, you know, if you wanted to do a closure and put that over the closure, it'd be quite effective. So I was making them. I was gifted these in Iraq, and that's where what gave me the idea. So that's why I put it into the little baggie. Now bearing in mind, I've got lots and lots and lots of things that I just keep doing and doing, and being creative, just to keep my mind occupied, going through health issues. So that's another idea. So a lot of them can be just general ideas for others as well, because I've got a very creative mind. It just never shuts up and never stops. But I never complete anything. I'd rather just teach, and you know, people put all the ideas together. Now these were just little tea bags. These particular ones were the ones that I created that out of. So they're quite cute. There's a few more, and some of them I've actually put tissue. Oh, there you go. I didn't realise I'd finished them. Okay. So the little baggies. Here we go. So it's got a little flower. Normally it goes underneath for a close-up, but for some reason, probably because it's been flat for so long, just a little closer. And that's one of them. I thought that was quite cute. That's that one. And there's a stamp on the side. That's those three. And this was just done with paper napkins, but I'm going to have to maybe strengthen it because they are a bit flimsy. So it's just all trial and error, you know, so I may put something really stiffer in there. So, is that embrace, faith and believe. So these are the things that I'm going to adopt, you know. Embrace, have some faith and belief, and then embrace them. So, and then more wallpaper. Okay, what have we got? Okay. So, I think that's just experimenting with the wallpapers in the baggies, so I have to work out the gluing technique. But there's and all I did was I just pulled it down, covered it inside and out, and that's your little bag. I'll have to get more of them because they were quite nice. Here's your tea bag. It's turmeric. So I was making those, and so there's lots of things that can go in my journal when I actually make it. Just not confident with the journal part of it. So I'll just see how we go with that. What were these? Yeah, so there's lots of different things, like the cutouts of the botanical pictures. Book page pockets by 10. They're just bits and pieces of graph paper. What are they? Hang on, I'll open this one up. Okay, by 10. Oh, okay, so they're mini more other mini ones, so I'll do something with them. So it's just basically cutting things out and then working out how to embellish them. I really need someone to come here and say, right, okay, I know what to do with it, put it all into the journal, and then when I visually see it, or complete it, that's when it gives me a bit of incentive. There's more file folders, pocket flips and fold outs. There's some little baggies that I happen to find at the market. So they're not glassine, but I don't know what they're made from. There's more little baggies there, tiny little ones. There's the book page tuck spots. So as you can see, there's lots of different things I've been making, and I'll get around to page pockets. I think I left this one alone because it seemed to be really flimsy. Yeah, so I've got to figure out how to... And what I was doing was, the piece underneath I was napking, so then you've got to have like a window. So I'll concentrate on how to make them a bit more firmer. So yeah, ladies, that's my... Probably been cutting and collecting and saving and putting around for a couple of years now with these. So it's about time now that I actually made something with them. They're just ones ready to go to make little pockets. So yeah, lots of different things. There's the coffee dyed papers. That was... I forgot about that. I left it in the oven too long. So yeah, that's that. And they're just to make your book pages. These are really sturdy, but it's an old book. It was 1937, I think it was. So you can fold that inside just to make it firmer on the tuck spot. Cut it out. Glue the sides or machine it and then do the rounds, and then that will give you a little tuck spot, a little pocket. And I love these tags. These were just made from a coffee dyed manila folder and just little expressions from a little poetry book, so they're quite handy. And then I love these. These are, I might do a tutorial on this. I fell in love with them, little tea cards. And you just find some, this is out of a wallpaper book, so that's the little frame. And then you can cut that out. So, alright, till then, take care, and that's my little show and tell of my crafting, what I've been doing. So, the last few years, hoarding, just making, cutting out tags out of recycled material. They're wallpaper, just pieced together. So you know, your supplies can come around fairly easy. Just even go to your bookstores and ask them if they're chucking any books, you know, and you'd be surprised what you find in them. Old books and old book pages. Pretty much everything can come reasonably cheap or for nothing, so just keep your eye out. Once you have an idea of what you need to collect and how they're created and brought about, it makes your job a lot easier because eventually your eye will be in that, you'll be turning sideways looking, oh I can use that, oh I can use that. So, and that's what happens when you're junk journaling, because that's all it is, using your junk to make a journal. Till then, take care and God bless for now.